artist, in order to do the next step where we start shading, here is what you are going to need. You're going to need a pencil that has a nice sharp point and a long edge to it. Make sure you have an eraser, okay? So if your pencil doesn't have an eraser on it, you're going to want an eraser cap or a small eraser that you'll be able to erase away your highlights, which are your light areas. You're going to need your reference photo, okay? And you're going to need your colored paper in which you transferred your sloppy copy drawing on, so that you'll see the very faint lines of your ice cream. Okay, so we drew on that sloppy copy, that way we could get all of our eraser marks out, and we only traced our very best lines onto this picture. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna start shading is we're gonna work from the top down, okay? And we're gonna do this for a reason. You wanna make sure that your hand is not continuing to drag through your shading. So if you start at the top, your hand's gonna continue to move down and you're not gonna smudge it as much. Okay. So looking here at our top of our ice cream, I'm gonna zoom down a little bit here. Slide that over. Okay, so looking here at the top of our ice cream, you can see where I made the little line in between the light and the dark. Now our light is mainly going to stay blank, okay? The paper color will show through for the white. But if I look here, I see this area right there that's a little bit gray. So I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm going to turn it on its side and I'm gonna try to create a really soft light value here. Okay, I don't want to press super hard. I'm going to save my super hard values for the chocolate and for my shadows. Okay, so this is just a slight soft shade right in the middle, and then I'm going to let it fade out. So I'm going to press super soft. And if I want to take my finger and just soften it, I can do that just a little bit. Okay, and I can see going up this side, right here, I can see that there's a little bit more of a shadow too. So I'm gonna go just super gentle. This isn't a hard outline, this is super duper gentle, right down the side. So as you do any of the vanilla parts, any of the parts that are white or light, I want you to keep that in mind, that you're looking for just a little shadow in there, okay? And that would be my vanilla part. Okay, so it's slightly darker over here, and then it fades in nice and light. Okay, then I'm going to look at the chocolate part. Okay. So my darkest part is down here. I can adjust if you need to change that shape as you go, that's okay. Because as you start to look for more details, you're going to find that you can make some adjustments to your shapes or your sizes. Okay, it's totally allowed. Okay, so this bottom bit right here is dark. Now notice how my pencil is moving. It's moving in little circles. It's not scribbling back and forth like this. It's moving in smooth circles, so it fills in nice and soft, nice and even. Okay, because the texture of your ice cream is smooth. It's soft, it's creamy, it's not bumpy at all, it's not sharp. Okay, so now this is gonna come up into the middle and create this shape here that's going to come up dark into here. So I'm going to kind of just outline that shape just gently, and that's going to swoop over. Okay, so it's going to get a little darker, and that's where it gets a little bit of a divot or a little dip in. So I can start to press harder with my pencil. Bring that down. Bring that down and around. Okay. So this is where you have to go in with those darker values. Don't be afraid to make dark, or else it's not going to look like a vanilla chocolate cone. It's going to look like a vanilla cone. Now to the left, it's going to fade. It doesn't just go dark light. It kind of fades a little bit here. So I'm just going to press a little bit softer. And then a little bit softer as we get to that edge. Okay. Then over here, the right side has a darker edge that's going to go down. I'm gonna get that edge. That's gonna go down here. That's gonna go. And that gets lighter as it comes into here. And I can actually go back in and I'm gonna darken this up. Remember, it's always easier to make it darker than it is to make it lighter. Okay, so just to recap, start at the top so your hand's not gonna drag through it, and smudge it as you go. Go in circles, make sure your pencil's sharpened, okay? And then if you have an area like this right here, this highlight, okay, a highlight's a light white area. If it went a little too dark, I can take my eraser and I can erase that back out, kind of smudge that there. Okay. Okay, so that's how you would start the shading, and then from there you're gonna move down. You're gonna just go one section at a time. So go vanilla, go to the chocolate, go to vanilla, go to the chocolate. And go back and forth and work your way down your cone. And that is how you're gonna do your ice cream.